While corporate meetings and events are focused largely on content delivery, selecting the right destination plays a crucial role in setting expectations and creating a platform from which to successfully deliver your message. That's why we've created a quick list of tips to help you narrow down your selection. Join us for this spotlight episode of Destination Everywhere: Tips when choosing your next destination. Welcome to this episode, the spotlight episode of Destination Everywhere. Today we're going to talk about tips for choosing your next destination. And one of the first places I like to start when choosing a destination is actually contacting the local CVB, the Convention and Visitors Bureau. They are just a wealth of knowledge, and they typically partner with almost every hotel in their destination.
And venues and restaurants. They've got everything.
Venues. And they can really give you the ins and outs. And sometimes
they usually have fantastic websites as well.
Fantastic websites. And occasionally they may be offering incentives to bring in business. So they might be offering rebates. They can tell you what hotels are having special deals. That they have direct relationships with the community that I think everybody should take advantage of.
Yeah, and we think it's really important for you to create kind of a list of your top things that you want out of a destination, which definitely helps us pare it down. It could be the weather. It could be the nightlife. It could be a number of things, and then search cities for those key phrases and see what comes up. And a lot of times it can be second tier cities, not necessarily the majors. And that's a good thing. You can try really unique things. For example, you could put in boutique hotel on the beach and see what comes up.
Or you could even do airport hotel if it's something you got to get in and out of
Absolutely.
quickly. Resorts, some places, they don't want the word resort anywhere mentioned because it's more of a professional thing. So they may want luxury, they may want modest. So yeah, use those keyword searches to really kind of narrow down once you get a city that you've selected.
Absolutely. And then also plan for the weather. Consider the time of year based on the destination itself. So if you're going to be headed to Florida in the summertime, it's going to be a little hot and sticky, but if you head out to San Diego in June, it's going to be gorgeous. So just make sure you're really focused on the weather, because that will really determine a lot of the things that you can do.
And something I always do is I always do a Google map search of the hotel, and then look at the neighborhood around it or see what's close to it, and then kind of open up your search into off-site activities. Are there a lot of walking distance restaurants? Are there, walking or jogging paths? Is there biking or hiking, skiing, things like that? And just be able to say how far it is to get to each of these activities.
Yeah. I agree. You can really research the neighborhoods for priorities such as safety, nightlife, and location to other activities.
Always contact, if you have a question, contact the hotel concierge also, because your concierge at a hotel is going to be your best friend, other than your salesperson or a conference service person. But a hotel concierge is a wealth of knowledge, and I even call hotel concierges for cities, even if I'm not staying in that hotel sometimes, just to get a better feel for restaurants.
Yeah, that's a great tip. And another one is research the lift for air, and that is something that any meeting professional will do, but anybody can do it to make sure that it's easy to get in and out of. And you can do that easily through the internet to make sure that you know what type of lift and where it's coming from, to make sure that your attendees can get easily to the destination.
And I would say always read the reviews of a hotel or a venue. That'll give you great insight, and see if the hotel or venue responds to those reviews, which many of them do on these threads. But I always take that into account.
Great. So thanks everyone for joining us on this spotlight episode of Tips when choosing your next destination. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review the show on your preferred podcast app. We really appreciate that. It helps a lot. And visit us at destination-everywhere.com and connect with us on Facebook and Instagram at Destination Everywhere Podcast. Thanks so much, everybody. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.